Hello and welcome to Wizards on Fire, the show where students interview WHS staff while eating progressively hotter wings provided by Wing Shack. We want to give a huge shout out to Windsor Wing Shack for sponsoring our show. Use the QR code on the right side of the screen to see the mini specials from the Windsor Wing Shack. Today joining me is Coach Boshart. Coach Boshart is not only a PE teacher but also a football, unified basketball, and golf coach for WHS. Coach Boshart, you have done this before, and yet you've agreed to come back. Why do you want this torture again?
I heard we lessened it a little bit. Last time, I'll be honest, I don't really remember the last time very well. So that's probably my fault for not remembering how much this is going to, for lack of a better term, not be fun.
Yeah, all right, so are you ready for the Wings of Satan again? Okay, let's do it. We'll start off with golden. That one. Mm-hmm. And then I think we eat now.
All right.
Let's dig in. All right, pretty good. Can you share the story behind how you became a Nebraska Cornhuskers fan? Was it the team or its history that made you passionate about them? Also, if you had to pick one all-time favorite player, who would it be and why?
Okay. Well, being born in Nebraska, you don't really get an option. But to sound like one of those Husker fans when I was growing up, they were the team. Everybody wanted to beat them, couldn't beat them. Especially Colorado. They always had a tough time with us. But my family's always big Husker fans, so just natural fit. And again, that's really all we have going for us. You're just always rooting for the Huskers. And back then you didn't have games every single day on TV. So I always remember it was a big thing when the Huskers were actually on TV, get everybody together and watch them. Favorite player, by far, hands down, would be Tommy Frazier, quarterback from the 90s. Should have won the Heisman in 95, but just how he played the game, how he controlled the offense, he was an electric player to watch, so much fun. Almost got to shake his hand once when I was playing. He was the head coach at Doane. He got about 3 people from me and got out of the line and just kind of shattered little Coach Boshart's dreams of ever meeting his childhood hero.
So close yet so far.
That's exactly right.
I believe this one is the mango. I don't know, it just says 4 out of 10. I'll just show.
4 out of 10.
I guess that's the rating. All right. No, that's mango. That one's good. Okay. Next question, kind of short. How did you get into card collecting?
Card collecting? Always did it growing up. Couldn't even tell you how, to be honest with you. I don't have a memory of the first time I opened a card pack or whatever, but just it's one of those things. It's addicting when you are chasing after a certain card or a certain player and just tearing those packs open and hearing the foil crinkle and especially when you're having to flip them over and not sure what the next card's going to be or next player, and so that's always the fun part for me. That's kind of why I've stuck with it all these years too.
All right, so I'm being told you're supposed to ask me a question now.
I'm supposed to ask you a question now. All right, do we got to eat one first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's only fair if I got to answer questions after.
All right.
What do we got here?
Oh yes. We have garlic hot.
Garlic hot. All right.
Really good.
Not too bad. My question for you, this is your second year as our manager for football. What would you say, and I know you're kind of all over the place at practices and games, helping with equipment, getting stuff set up, getting the waters ready, all that stuff. How do you feel, or what's your favorite part about being a part of the Windsor football program, and how do you feel you've improved from year 1 to year 2?
I would say my favorite part isn't even doing that. I just like getting to know the players, coaching staff, everything. But I just love the game of football, except for the fact that I can't play it, but I still love what I do. And then would say I've improved on doing more stuff that I used to. I would say year one, I almost only did water and I would pick up sometimes. This year, I would say I've stepped up my game and I've done a lot more than I used to last year.
And you haven't lost my keys yet this year.
No, I have,
Yeah.
I have not lost year. I have not lost any keys this year, which makes me very happy. All right, you'll go again.
I'm asking you another one?
Yeah, I
What do
guess.
we got here before I...
Hot, hold on, let me just, hot teriyaki.
Okay.
Uh, 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, pretty good. All right.
I got another question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you really like football. You love football. And I've had you in class before. And I know I've subbed for Miss Savassa before, and you're in here just going over all sorts of football trivia with everybody. And you're always talking about football. Where do you find the time, or what's your source where, people could ask you about anything, any player, and you have some comment about them, or you can name a list of who's on this. Where do you find the time to go do all this stuff?
So I play Madden a lot, and I look at the rosters because I do franchise. I would say just playing Madden, learning the rosters, it's really helped me. And then I don't know how I know all these players, but I feel like I just did that. And I watch football every Sunday. That's what I do Sunday, is just football. But I think that's about it. All right, we'll dig into bear.
Bear hot.
Bear hot. Then I'll ask you a question.
All right.
No. No, don't go on. Bear hot. Pretty good. All right, so for our next question, out of all the cards in your card collection, which one holds the most personal value to you, whether it be because of rarity, sentimental value, or how you acquired it? And on the flip side, what's a card you regret pulling or purchasing, and what made that card disappointing?
Oh, well, let's start with that one first, because I have a very, very big regret on a certain player I invested heavily into, a certain Colts quarterback who's
Wait,
not
let me guess. Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. I spent a lot of money on his cards, spent a lot of money chasing different things of his. Obviously has not worked out.
Nope, not
so I've
been
had
good.
to, and you can't sell them because nobody wants to buy
buy
them.
'em,
So I'm
yep.
I'm kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
So you learn sometimes. Probably my favorite. This is cheating. I'm gonna say I have 3 favorites, and they're not even cards. I have 3 jerseys.
Oh, yes.
I have a Jonathan Taylor signed jersey.
Future
Peyton Manning,
Offensive Player of the Year.
and Andrew Luck. 3 are probably my favorite all-time Colts players. What I really like about the Jonathan Taylor one is he inscribed it "Catch Me If You Can" in JT2K, which I thought was pretty cool. And then the Andrew Luck one's just always been a favorite of mine. He's probably my favorite player ever to play for the Colts, and the one to probably break my heart the most out of all of them.
Yeah.
And then, Peyton Manning's just the GOAT of everything. So those 3 all sit right there in my basement, right in the middle of the wall where everybody can see them.
So based off of that, I actually wanted the Seahawks to draft Anthony Richardson. Instead, we took Devin Witherspoon, who is now our best player. So that worked out. And
Made
then,
the right choice.
Yes, and then I also heard, this isn't a question, I also heard that the year Coach Jones drafted Andrew Luck in fantasy, he retired a couple hours later. Is that true?
About not even half an hour later. Yeah. Yep. But he kept him on the team the whole time. He said he drafted him, he was gonna honor the contract. Never dropped him off his fantasy team.
All right, I believe you will ask me now.
I'm asking you one. All right.
This will be the last.
This is gonna be a.
We have the O-face horse tooth right there.
All right.
Here we go. Not as spicy as I thought it would. Oh, no, it's cooking it now.
Just wait a little bit, I guess.
All right, Final question for me.
For you?
As
All right.
someone involved in coaching the Wizards offense, what aspects of the job do you find most rewarding or fulfilling? At the same time, what are some of the more difficult or unexpected challenges you've had to deal with either on the field or behind the scenes?
Probably the most rewarding is just, again, getting to build the relationships with the players. There's still a lot of guys that I've coached, 10, 15 years ago that I still talk to. Guys that are, married with kids now, and you still get to see how they're doing, and they'll reach out to just say what's up or talk about things or wish you good luck. And so that's the cool part that I really enjoy. Also, I'd say just kind of the game planning every week, looking at a team's defense and seeing what they're going to give us, and planning with the rest of the coaching staff on how we want to attack it, and just building that plan throughout the week and seeing what works and what might not work, and then just getting to see our guys go out and execute it on Friday nights. What'd you say the last part of that was? The most challenging?
What's some things that you've found that are most challenging off or on the field or behind the scenes?
Sometimes for me, like I told our guys the other day, it's I forget that we're coaching high school athletes, and you guys have a ton of other things going on other than football, and I have a certain way I want things to go, and when it doesn't always go the way I think it should, you get a little more upset than you probably should, because again, we're dealing with 14, 15, 16-year-old kids, and that's part of the job, and then, again, that goes back to the rewarding part of it as well.
All right, last one. This is, I'm doing this before I eat it. The bomb beyond insanity.
I don't know if I remember this one from last year. I know we did it for sure.
Sure, yeah.
There were.
We'll see.
All right.
Oh, yep, there it is.
We didn't even get like a full compared to the rest.
Okay. All right, last question for you to ask me.
All right. My question for you.
That's horrible. I hate everyone who does this
Let's
show.
go your top 10. Well, okay, what's your favorite position? And then let's do your favorite.
Quarterback.
Quarterback, all right, give me your top 10 all-time NFL quarterbacks.
For me personally, I hate you.
Number 1, Michael Vick. Number 2, Russell Wilson. Number 3, Cam Newton. Hold on, I need to get more milk. This is horrible. Yeah. Did I do 4? Am I on 5?
You're on 4 right now.
Okay, 4. God, this is hard. Patrick Mahomes, who owns the Denver Broncos, for all you Broncos fans out there. Number 5, Matt Hasselbeck.
Oh,
That's a throwback.
bold choice to throw in there. All right.
Number 6, Geno Smith. Seahawks fans aren't going to like that one. Number 7. Oh. Tyrod Taylor. A lot of people don't know who that is. Tyrod Taylor. What am I on now? 7.
You got 3 more.
7,
8, 9, 10.
Josh Allen. 8, Lamar Jackson. 9, Drew Lock. And then finally, 10. These are based off of how much I love them. 10, right now you have a running Sam Darnold.
Okay. All right. So no Tom Brady, no Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady crushed my hopes and dreams in the Super Bowl, and Peyton Manning I think is overrated, which you're not going to like.
Nope, I'm not going to like that at all.
All right. Coach, we have completed the Wings of Satan. Congratulations to you and me. Finally, is there anything else going on in your life that you would like to share with the audience?
Oh, man, anything else? No, just excited for...
Daniel, he's excited for Daniel Jones.
Cautiously optimistic, we'll say that. Cautiously optimistic. And I will say this for all the Broncos fans at our school, and especially Mr. Johnson. I told him it in our fantasy chat a couple weeks ago. and I think it still holds true to this moment right now, and probably for the rest
Doing
of the
another
season.
one.
But yes, Daniel Jones is still greater.
Better than Bo Nix. Better than Bo Nix. Bo
Yes.
Nix is overrated. All right. Sorry. Thank you for joining me on Wizards on Fire, and thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.